Yo, what's going on, guys? Discord Link here. Welcome to episode number 12 of Recreating Hypixel. This episode, we are going to be remaking a pretty new game on Hypixel. We're going to be remaking Wool Wars. Don't mind the Alex skin, by the way, but we're going to be using a plugin from Spigot. It is €9, but just want to let you know that there is a free version out there. I don't recommend using it just in case it could be dangerous, so I will be linking you guys the actual version of this plugin. And this map is fan-made. I will also link it down below in the description. But this plugin comes with abilities, power-ups, teams, everything pretty much from Hypixel. It is the best version out there. So let's go ahead and get started. If you guys are excited, please hit the like button. 20 likes on this video and I'll get started on episode 13. Anyway, let's go. So go down below in the description. Go ahead and buy this if you're buying it. If you're getting the free version off of somewhere else, go for it. I don't recommend it, but you can do it if you want to. Go ahead and get the plugin. Also, if you're using this map, here it is. It's made from Harmful. You can buy it, or not buy it, but you can get it for free right here. We are using a 1.8.8 Spigot server. You can find a tutorial on how to create one of these on YouTube. Anyway, go to your plugins folder and go ahead and drop in the plugin right here. Go ahead and start up your server, and once you do, this folder will get created, and we will look at this later on in the video. If you're adding the map, go into your world folder, delete all of this, and go ahead and replace it with the world files right in here, and restart your server. And this should be the map. And if you do /pl, you should see Wool Wars right there. It should be green, all that good stuff. If not, please let me know down in the comments and I will try to help you. Or, better off, join my Discord server down below in the description. Go into the remake help channel and I should be able to help you there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we want to do is /ww setup. And we're going to go ahead and set the name for this game, or this lobby. We're going to go ahead and name it test. Once you do that, this menu pops up. Display name, go ahead and click on this guy and name it test also, or if you named it something else, go ahead and name it whatever you want. We're going to go ahead and name it test. Set group, I do not have a permissions plugin, so I'm not going to worry about this. I'm just going to name it default, just like that. And now lobby location. Set max players per team. Go ahead and keep this at 4. This is how Hypixel has it. And then set minimum players. We want to go ahead and put this down to 2. You can do this however you want, but if you're putting this on like your own Minecraft server, I definitely recommend putting this at 2 players. And then set win points. Go ahead and keep this at 3. Now we want to go ahead and set the map region. So go outside of the entire map. Make sure you are not inside of it whatsoever. I'm going to go above it also. Do /ww setup, go over here to set arena region, go ahead and left click right there. Now go to the very opposite side of the arena. Make sure you are completely outside of it. Right here we are outside of it. Now go under the arena and go and do /ww setup and go ahead and right click this time. Now go inside of your arena, go to where the wool is in the center. Go to one side of the wool, go ahead and do /ww setup. Go ahead and left click on this, and left click right there. Go to the opposite side of the square, ww setup, right click here, and right click there. Now the center is created. Now we want to set up the power up locations. I don't know where they go on Hypixel. I want to put them right here on these sea lanterns. So go ahead and drop down here to the sea lanterns and go ahead and click on this emerald. Now a power up location is set right there. Go over here to this side and set another power up location by clicking on this emerald once again. You guys can add more if you want to. I don't know if they go down there also. I haven't played Wool Wars in a very long time. So the power up locations are set. Now for the most important and long part of this video is managing the team. So go ahead and click on this on manage teams. Create team. We're going to go ahead and add 2 teams. Red. Go ahead and set team name. We're going to name this red. We're working with the red team, so go over here to the red side. We're going to go ahead and enter in here, so get rid of this glass. Place the glass back. Make sure to do that. Even if you're not going out there yet, make sure the glass is still here. All the glass is still there if you broke any of it. You'll see why here in a second. Go ahead and go to the spawn location for this team. Do WW setup, manage teams, red, set spawn location. Now we're going to set the barrier, not the team base yet, but the barrier. So go to the very top left of this barrier, hover over this glass, WW setup, manage teams, red, go ahead and left click on the barrier and left click right there. Now go to the bottom right of the barrier, hover over this glass, WW setup, manage teams, red, right click this time and right click there, and now the barrier is set. Now this is the red team's base. This entire room right here is the base. We want to go ahead and make sure that this is set as the base. So let's go ahead and break our way over here to this very corner of the base. Look down at this block, WW setup, manage teams, red, and go ahead and left click right there. And now that side of the base is set. Now we're going to go to the opposite side of the base, which is over here. I'm going to be up here this time. Look down, WW setup, manage teams, red, and right click on team base. Now the red team is created. Go ahead and place the block back. You can go ahead and break the glass this time when exiting. I really wish it wasn't invisible in this texture pack, but the red team is officially created. Now we want to go ahead and create the blue team. So WW setup, manage teams, create team, blue, team name. We're just going to name it blue just like that. Now go ahead and enter the blue team's base. Make sure to replace the glass. Go to the spawn location right here and do WW setup, manage teams, blue, and set the spawn location right there. Now to set the barrier, go to the very top left of the barrier, hover over the glass, manage teams, blue, left click on this right here, and left click on the block. Bottom right, did the exact same thing, manage teams, blue, go ahead and right click on set barrier and right click on this block, and now the barrier is set. Team base, now we're going to do the same thing, break our way over here to this side of the base, look down, WW setup, manage teams, blue, left click on set team base, go ahead and place the blocks back, go to the opposite side of the base. I'm sorry if I'm going fast, I literally did this before already, but I realized I wasn't recording. So go on this side, WW setup, manage teams, blue, and right click on team base. And go ahead and place the glass back right there. And now the blue team is set, the red team is set. Let's go ahead and leave the blue team, place the glass back. And now, for the last time, WW setup, create arena. Now arena test successfully created and loaded. Alright, now we can do /WW tab. We're going to go ahead and join test. Just like that, we are in the lobby. And you can see on the scoreboard, you can see what the map name is, how many players, and waiting is the current status. So we're going to go ahead and do WW force start. And now it'll go ahead and start the game in 10 seconds. Alright, the game is starting. About this right here, we're going to go ahead and ignore this for right now. But you guys can see that this is my base. Time left 4 seconds. Alright, pre-game is over. We can go ahead and jump out here. Now the slime blocks I've noticed don't actually work. I don't know why that is. I don't know if you have to set this as, I don't know. It wasn't in the setup commands or anything like that. So I don't know how to fix that. But you can see that jump boost is up there, and over here we also have jump boost. But we can come down here and we can break the wool, we can break the stone or the snow and the quartz, and we can you guys can see we have our ability, which is knock back TNT. So we can right click and that'll set TNT, and see it knocked me back there, which is really cool. And yeah, that's basically it. So we can go ahead and place the blocks here, and boom, right there we have wool placed 9, blocks broken 9, and we won that round. Over here on the leaderboard, you can see that we have 1 point out of 3. Next round we have jump boost up there, and now we have the bow. But this stuff right here in the chat, I think we can get rid of this once we go into the files after this last round is over. This time we have speed boost and instant health. I think there's a strength one also. Oh, we can check that out in the files here in a second. But let's go ahead and break this right here. And before we do, let's make sure, make sure we cannot place blocks, but we can have a harm potion. That works. And I think, just like on Hypixel, you can glitch your way up here, or you can probably just jump up here. So if anybody's AFKing up here, you can actually kill them. But let's go ahead and place the wool blocks. We have 20 seconds left to do this. I'm sure we can do it. And boom, there we go. Your team won. Most kills none because there's nobody to fight. Most wool plays, Discord link 2-9. Most blocks broken, Discord link 2-9. And now we can look at the leaderboard, or the, over here we can see that we have 1 win, 0 kills. But if we do /ww stats, I don't think this is actually on Hypixel, but you can see all of our stats. Alright, here we are here in the files. We can go into plugins, Wool Wars, arenas, and you can see, let me bring it over. You can see everything about the arena that we just said. So we can change the maximum players per team, the minimum players, win points to 3. We can make this 9 if we want to, so we can create like a long game. And we can edit pretty much everything into your test is the name, all that good stuff. Kits, here are the different kits. I don't know how to actually change the kits in game. I haven't gotten that far, but you can see you can edit all the kits, and you can add your own kits if you want to also. Abilities, you can see all the different abilities. Everything is, you can edit everything in here. So we have heal, sprint, knockback TNT, we have step back, golden shell, and a lot of other, here are the custom abilities. So I think right here you can actually create your own ability. I'm not too sure. I haven't tested this yet, but here you can see actions. It'll just say hello world in the chat, and that's pretty much it. It'll give you speed. Power-ups, you can see the different power-ups: jump boost, bow, pickaxe, instant health, speed boost, boots, and it'll give you a stone sword. You can edit this to diamond sword if you want to, so if you want the power-up to be a diamond sword, you can do that. And here is the menus, like the stats menu that I just showed you, the kits menu, which actually, I might go back into the game and see if I can do /kits. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I'm not finding a way to actually change your kit. Once you join a game, it'll just say you have selected the assault kit. So I'm not too sure if the other kits are actually available yet. But, yeah, I'm not too sure. There is no kits. WW kits, WW kit, kits menu. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, here's the messages notepad right here. You can edit all of this stuff. It looks like this is what's causing all that spam in the chat. So you guys can remove this if you'd like. But yeah, everything here you can edit. So really nice that pretty much like 99% of this entire plugin you're able to edit. And then the config, game settings, you can edit everything in here also. In the messages notepad, you can actually see the different scoreboards here. So if you guys don't want it to say www.myserver.com, you can actually change it right here. So we can change it to hypixel.net, and we can go into like the lobby and we can change it to exactly what Hypixel scoreboard looks like, which we'll go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so scoreboard lobby. The date is the very first one. That is true. We want to go ahead and make sure that this is E instead of C. E is yellow. And the first thing is level, which there are no levels or stars in this game. So we'll go ahead and add that in here anyway. So F level equals 7 bracket, and we'll just put 0. I don't have the actual star emoji on me right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. And let's make sure that we add, let's go ahead and add a blank line just like that. And the next one is progress, which I'll go ahead and add that in anyway, even though there is no progress. Go and add another blank line. On Hypixel, it doesn't actually show your wins or kills. It just says wool and then layers. So we'll go ahead and set this, and then www.hypixel.net. You can change this for all the other scoreboards. I'm not going to, but let's go ahead and save this. Alright, I just restarted the server, and there you go. You guys can see over there on the scoreboard, it looks just like Hypixel. Wool Wars, the date, level, progress, wool, layers. None of that actually works because none of that stuff on the leaderboard actually exists in this plugin, unfortunately. But it's still cool. You can keep it as it was, or you can change wool and layers to kills and wins. But that is my version of remaking Hypixel Wool Wars from scratch. Not exactly, because we did use a plugin made by somebody else, but I showed you guys how to set it up anyway. If you guys have any questions, please join my Discord server. There is a specific channel for questions for Hypixel remake stuff, so please use it. I am more active nowadays, so I might be able to actually help you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy them, please be sure to like the video. 20 likes on this video, and I will get started on episode 13. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.